Welcome to another video. So today it's raining. Gonna do some work on the Cobra here today. Last video you saw it, I put the transmission back in there and I was looking at the motor mounts. So the driver's side does look like it's broken, passenger side maybe also. So I'm gonna see if I can get those out today. Gonna put some cardboard here on the bottom and then we'll see. I might have to come back to that another day since I'm out here. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first things first, I do have to get the nut that's right here off. That's what holds the engine mount to the cross member here, or K member. And then once that's done, there are two bolts and well, scratch that. I don't know if you can see in there, but it's missing one bolt. So there's two bolts that hold that mount to the engine block, and apparently this one's missing or broken. I don't know yet. Same thing on the other side, so I'm gonna get started with that big nut on both sides. I'm gonna put a piece of wood here on the crankshaft, or I'll do it here on this flat piece on the oil pan, we'll see, but probably here on the crankshaft, and then use my jack to lift it. That way when I loosen these bolts I can move the motor mount and get out of the way. Couple ways you can do that. You can do it that way, or if you have one of those retainers for the top of the hood, you know, I jack up your engine and then you can hold it with some chain top on top. So we'll go ahead and get started. On some other good news, does not look like the tranny has leaked a single drop of oil up here or back there. It is not, I haven't run it or anything, but I know before, just sitting here without running, you know, it was just dripping oil. So I guess that's a plus. Once I do this motor mounts though, I will make sure to get the exhaust on and then we can test drive it and everything. So hopefully that's fixed. I'll go ahead and get started with this motor mount here first and see if we can get this off. I think I can fit a ratchet here from the outside. So. Alright, so I got the motor mounts all loose. So I got the 2 big nuts and then the 3 other bolts. So this one was on the back here on the driver's side. This is the front passenger side, and this is the actually I'm sorry, this is the rear front passenger side, rear passenger side, rear driver side. When I tried to take this nut first, they just all came out together, so it kind of bent this bracket. This is with the oxygen sensor bolts onto, so I'm gonna take this off and then I'll strain this one out so when I put it back. So I know for a fact it is missing one of the bolts here on the driver's side, which is the mount that looked the worst. I pushed the engine up with the jack and I can't get it, you know, I can move it far enough up to take the motor mount out. I just gotta kind of, you know, wiggle it out of place. But my new motor mounts are not here yet as of right now, so I'm gonna leave them in there just so the engine kind of sits in the mount, and then once they get in, I just gotta, you know, jack it up slightly, and I'll just do one at a time, you know, pull it out, put the other one back in, and then I'll finish up with those mounts, and then we'll finish up putting the exhaust. I'm gonna get the pressure washer and clean everything underneath here. Although it's pretty good, but you know, just make sure everything looks good, and probably do an oil change since I'm down here, and then we'll go for a drive. I already got the car registered, so you know, I can drive it no problem. Got the insurance, so we'll go from there. All right, so I have the passenger side motor mount here. This is the new one, got the old one. So as you can see, the rubber is all cracked on this one, and so it's not where, you know, I can completely just pull it out, but this mounts do have a rubber on top and the bottom to kind of make them stronger, but it is separated already, so with the engine torque it is gonna move around. So I'm gonna slip this back in there. It wasn't too bad, you know, just lifted the engine here with those blocks and then I do have the intake off the throttle body, and then you just gotta make sure to kind of look around the top, make sure nothing is binding or, you know, gonna break or anything like that. But it is a little bit hard to get the new one in there or the old one out, especially one hand, but just thought I'd show you guys. So got this in here, as you can see there, and then I just gotta bolt it to the engine and lower the engine down. So Alright, got the new motor mounts on there. I did get a new bolt for this side that was missing one, so all I gotta do is put the nuts right in here. This big nut. Tying that down, and then the other one on the other side as well. I did have to take the oil filter on this side to get that motor mount out, so I was gonna do an oil change anyway, so I got the new filter here. I'm gonna slap it on there and then just drain the oil, put the oil on it, and then we'll be done down here. As far as the motor mounts, I'm gonna go ahead and get the exhaust pipe, put that on there, connect the exhaust, and pretty much finish up under here for now. Alright, so got the nut there installed on both sides. There's the other side motor mount there. Draining the oil and just gonna put the new filter on there, and we'll be ready to get that exhaust put back on there.